the Honorable Minister, His Excellency the Ambassador, and all the dignitaries who are here, the religious leaders, Ruhanga kugizibwe abanyoro batanukire kurugayo. Abanyoro bakagira abembezi batakubayamba batakubakonyera bikara nube abanyamakuru bakita okwere okutonzya mu rugendo bakita bata kuganya bikara baganya abajungu bakatukora kubi, abaganda bakatukora kubi, beta abajungu bakakora kubi abantu bona, bakakora kubi Afrika, bakaleta ibizibu bingi, bakaleta endwaire, omuze abantu bafa, baleta lwakipumpuru yaruga karagwe ebijuju omunyoro betaye ebijuju byaruga karagwe amashugafa mwikana murora abahuma abarara abagire bibakwata bukiri abagire rango teso okuserrente abo kajeyo abokuba ente zikazifire nkole bakatwarwe enaku nabo ekyo enaku ekahika mu Uganda yona beito abembezi b'abanyoro bikano bagambe enaku ya mjongo kawarega akatwara ente zeitu bikaraho mukuganya bitato go mugurusi bamweta kigoye akakora kurungi okugamba ati ebyafire bikafa ito turoho katandike gukora hati yahurira okahura kwange okoko urokuleja imbaga nyo abanyoro nimcyato kuleja okuleja enjora kubanegwa noleja kokuba ototangirize amezi nugahinduka omutunga so nicho nchani bagandira okuya NRM abuka nkaba mbitandikire mu myaka yenkaga kuri wetu nyabushuzi nkabitandikira tukasoma byensi yona ntumanya ensizone kuzarugire ahansi zikatunguka tubimanya twatandika myaka yankaga okuhabura abarisa nibona abere ndehe nabo okubahabura okurisa okuhindura omurimo gwo gukora sente ubutari gwo kukama amatego ago kunywa ahaka kamasho So twagira omukushaka twatandika busi twagumizamu eki twari tukora. Abanyabushobozi bakihurira bagatandika bake, bonka aho naho abantu basimbuka bakizamu, nimwo bakijunjubwa mwakihurira nimwo mwakizamu, mwebare munonga, mwebare kurungi. I am saying that I want to salute the old man for listening to our message. You see, the problem of this part of Africa is not poverty at all. The problem of this part of Africa was conceptual. Was conceptual. Was to know where prosperity comes from. Where does prosperity come from? This was the big problem. And of course, the elite were the ones confusing them, because they were telling them. The British had some confusion also, but that's all right. The British were here for only 68 years. We had chased them. So you cannot go and talk about the British. They were here for a short time, and we chased them. And when they were here, through the education system, they informed us. Those who like me, I benefited a lot from the lessons in the schools, the history of Europe. Although they were talking about Europe, actually I was learning a lot from them. How Europe moved from 1400, the time of the Renaissance, up to the time of the Industrial Revolution. And now, it's a very good message to see how Europe went through socio-economic transformation. And it helped me, so I was able to, I could see where our problem was. The problem was not poverty, because we have got a lot of resources here. The problem was to convert the natural resources into food security and income security. That was the only problem, which meant two things. It meant increased production on the food side so that you have got enough food, but also join the money economy, because they were outside the money economy. That was the problem. Even up to 2013, when I involved the army, 68% of the homesteads in Uganda were outside the money economy. This is where the problem was. So not poverty. But the other problem was those who joined the money economy do so without a chibaro, what we call a chibaro in our language, without studying the economics of the enterprise. Like when the British were encouraging our people here to grow cotton, to grow tobacco, sugarcane, those are products that will only make money if you do them on a large scale. But if you do only on a small scale, you are not going to get out of poverty. So that's why, that's how we came in. We came in saying that you join the money economy, but to do so with the chibaro, as we say in our language. Chibaro means calculating, study the economics. So I was thanking the old man. He was a district councillor for the district, but he saw the opportunity of the milk when we introduced it. and I want to thank him. But I also want to thank the children, because the children also became good children. They appreciated the enterprise of the family. Mwebale okugonza ebyomugurusi because it is a good nucleus. From there you can do many other things. But if you neglect it, it's because you saw what happened with Corona. Many businesses collapsed. Hotels collapsed. Transport business collapsed. Entertainment. But we, the food people, who are continuing to prosper, we who are producing food, because they come and tell you computers, digitize, I don't know what. Have you seen anybody eating computers? They just talk, and then they come back to eat. So, you in the food sector, this is the surest business. You can't go wrong if you do it with the chivaro. The milk, the beef, the cereals. Now, things like coffee, like now coffee, they are talking about coffee and tea and so on, but coffee is a beverage. It's not a food. I don't know whether you know that. Coffee is a beverage. Natural chikutagatse shagam. Oman nukutagatse shagam. A beverage, but not a food. So when I'm arranging, I start with the food. With the food, you will never go wrong. You see now the problem with the tea. Tea has a problem now. Because tea. So we can go to them, but know where the base of life is. The base of life is food, clothing, shelter, health. These are the basis of life. If you have those, you have life. All other things are to add on. Food, clothing, shelter, building materials. Then health. Okukiza abantu, okulaburira abantu. These days you can add locomotion because we can no longer walk on foot for long distances. You can add locomotion as the next crucial sector for life, transport. So therefore, I'm very happy that you, the young people, the children of Mzee Chigoye, you have come back to the food sector. You can go and do other things. Have hotels, have entertainment houses. When Corona comes and people fear to go and dance, then you still have the food. You're still in the food industry. So I'm very happy with the children, the boy and the girl. And it's good that now you have added to what the mugurusi did. Ahubwo umugurusi we akaba namanyi okugemura amate. Okugemura ko kweta mu lunyoro. Okugemura. Omunyoro kweta cyo okutwara amate akyoma. No kugemura. Wakana amanyi okugemura no kufutya ate omwana ija yongeraho okuboneza amate. So ngoza kusima abana ekibongera wakyo mugurusi. Now you have invited me. You are absolutely right that agamata gamashunu abanyoro bagata mashunu niga tobeni ibara abaho mashunu abaho makamo abaho macunda abanyoro ibintu bikabeba ninga bamenye Lunyoro amakamo mashunu. Okay. So, you know, excellent. Our language is much richer than English. You know, when I hear the English talking, I say, I'm very sorry for these people. They don't have enough words. Because they say fresh milk. For us, we don't say fresh milk. Each type of milk has got its own word. Amashunu is the fresh milk. Then what you call yogurt, we call amakamo. Then you get roast, you don't have words for the milk where you have removed the cream. So you just go descriptive. You say skimmed milk. Skimmed milk. For us, we have one word, amachunda. You don't have to say skimmed or what, no. So amashunu, amakamo, amachunda, and even other, for instance, the milk, which has spent overnight, we have a word for that. Umrara. Then we have a word for bad milk, the one which has got spoiled. For you will say spoiled milk, because you don't have enough words. For us, we say obshakuriki. Gashapurka. Then I was surprised. They have milk for new milk of a calf after it has delivered. They call it what? It ought to go to Mhondo. Tawajungu nabo ine chigambo chavo. Huh? They have a word at least there. I give them something. For the fresh yellow milk, they want to. Huh? Cholesterol. That at least there, watch it. Of course, there we have one word, umhondo, for cholesterol, we call it. Now, after that, you get lost. Because when the cow's milk is going towards weaning, the English don't have words. They say the cow has dried. Oh, no. The cow has dried. Ukweisa, they don't have a word for that. But the milk at that stage, no how to kumanya amata makuru gente. Huh? Amagunga, precisely. So the opposite of the cholesterol, when the cow has got fresh new milk for 4 days, it is only for 4 days, then it changes. Then at the end, the milk also changes a bit. Those fellows you praise, DDA, me, I don't think so much about them. DDA, you come to the microphone. What is the chemistry of the cholesterol omhondo and the chemistry of what we call a magunga? Are you a scientist?
Yes, Your Excellency. The cholesterol has more protein because it is not lactic. It's not lactose, it's lactic acid. That's why it is not good for consumption within the 4 days. Then,
but it's good for children.
Yes, because Your Excellency, the lactase enzyme in children is not developed, and that's why the cholesterol can be consumed by children. But it
has also got antibodies.
Yes, Your Excellency, antibodies. More antibodies and. And as the milk goes towards weaning, then it changes to have less salts and fat, which reduces on the protein, which is whey protein.
It changes to what?
From beta protein to alpha, which is hard to be digested by other.
Because it changes you say nganunguna.
Yes.
Nganunguna. It's like as if it is salty. It no longer has the sugars. You should analyze all that if you are really useful.
Yes, we do that.
So the milk, we have got a lot of. And when the cow has not delivered, but pregnant, amatagayo. These cattle keepers, they know. Amategente erukaka, enkanya. They know enkanya. The milk of the cow when it has not yet delivered. It's another name. You can at 7 months it can start producing some milk which is not which is waterish but viscous. So now what we are producing here is a mashunu. But you are absolutely right to say that a mashunu has got a limited business potential because it will not be good after how many days? Pasteurized how many days? 4 or 5? Pasteurized kama binga. Now, there you see the business is at risk. So I totally agree with you that you must resolve the issue of long life. That's how you get the UHT, ultra heat treatment. And then you are lucky, your ambassador here is a Swedish. And the Swedish in the 60s or thereabout, they got us a good packaging material called Tetra Pak. It was by them, which could keep milk for 6 months, 9 months, after you have ultra heated it. So that's why they call it UHT. So I'm really supporting you using government funds ultra heat, UHT. But then UHT also has got a limitation in terms of market outreach. Because you remember, this is liquid milk, and it is heavy. It has got water in it. So that's why now powdered milk comes in. Because with the powdered milk, you remove the water, you keep the protein and the other parts, which means you reduce the weight of transport. You can transport a lot of powdered milk to a long distance. That's how you saw me with the former president of Nigeria here, General Obasanjo. He's coming, he wants to buy not liquid milk, because how do you carry, you can carry liquid milk even if it is long life, but the transport cost is to such a long distance. Like Nigeria, if you put it in the ship, you go around, yes, it will arrive, but the transport, the cost. So that's why, therefore, to solve the problem of distance, the issue of powdered milk now comes in. So you must analyze with that. If you are following DDA, they can mislead you. Because by the time I came in, they were doing nothing. They had a small factory there of 60,000 liters. They were just there getting powdered milk from Denmark. You can imagine, they were getting powdered milk from Denmark and putting water in it and putting their label Uganda Dairy Corporation. That the Dairy Corporation was water there. So I said, go to hell, you people. Toka. You of course, I chased them. I put there my Indians. Samir, you remember Samir? Yes. He took over that thing of theirs of 60,000 liters. In no time it was 500,000 liters. Now, so you study this economics. What is helping you? Should we help you with the long life? If the markets are there, how will you penetrate the? Because there's already a lot of liquid milk here. This is where we are having a problem with Kenya, with fighting. But to go far, powdered milk is the answer. So don't study the economics of DDA. You study your own economics. What do we do? What do we do? Do we add ourselves the liquid milk? Because the production now is 5.3 billion liters. The Ugandans are not drinking enough milk yet. That's why they are losing teeth. Because an adult, not an adult, each person should be drinking 210 liters of milk per day, per year. In order to keep your bones, in order to keep your teeth up to 80 like now, I have not lost a single tooth. Ago na mata go mugurisi kabuta. Nuga na nywele gwana gejura maino gejura magufa. So, but when we started in 1986, the per capita consumption was 18 liters per person. Very low. People don't know. The DDA was doing their work. They would be concentrating on educating the public to drink milk, because it's very important for life, for bones, calcium, for teeth, for growth. Milk has got everything except iron. The only thing that is not in milk is iron. Otherwise, all the other foods are there. So as long as the production now is 5.3 billion liters, the consumption within Uganda is 800 million. So we have got a surplus of more than 4 billion. Now, if you come in with liquid milk, is it a safe way or what? You better analyze that. Somebody analyze that. Or do we jump and go the other one? Or do we but I will help you once you decide. Of course, powdered milk may need more money. I don't know. You should study that. Powdered milk may need more money. Now, finally, the other request of the production side. Abahuma ni semero kura mugonza kuhindurente kurga kusetura mukahinga obunyatsi ente mukayitemera zikarira heyi ninga hamwe icyo ni kirungi munonga abokuba mwakora ekyo. If you go from mwakora ekyo nja kushanga hikemwe yari sente 8 umwaka wahinga obunyatsi wazitemera hati enkore eyito itoroho nangona nkigiroho neshishe emyanya habwokuba okuri sente emwe yakahaga omukusetura noyetenga hika 3 ente kulya ekahaga uyu mwanya gukozere uhiremo ushaka uhiremo nanka obunyatsi buri kwemeza ekyo nkimayisa ngo omusuku ya mayiro noja kutamu ente 300 watamu n'enyene omusuku ya mayiro baitu waza hari erya enkore yena eyokuhingira ente obunyatsi omusuku ya mayiro notamu ente 4,000 z'enjumba n'uwitaka rikinga hiki 15 naso kuri sente 8 z'enjumba ako buri hika neri sente 8 za Frisian wazitemera obunyatsi wahinga watema wazita omukiju waguma nozirisiza kandi ente z'omukiju tizine ndwara ahokugeza ezi ndwara zimukugamba engoha bihe ebyo zibiha omu kishaka kuriya ezikuza kurya niyo zikwiha engoha niyo zikwiha ebyo byona omwatandika kurisiza heyi. So hati eki kimukugamba ekimukugira ngu mbahereze tractors zo kuhinga zo kubanjura no kutabira, mbahereze zo kwigura ebikungu okanakantu kake kungu kinkwenda ngu twetegerezaneho ekinkwenda ngu twetegerezaneho tuzitenkahe endeberera yazo tuzite omu local government tuzihereze abarisa Bargare come Gandra, you look about Gandra Bursi. No, not now. You sit down and talk and then you give us a well thought out. Tabra had Yecho, every Bioma to be Tenka. Awakanyoe, Obnagura Raktura, among Antagan and Sanju. Government Kabine. A mechanization center, Mbarara. The Kenny Biome Bukaduria, Master Ferguson tractors, Gagendayo Nazpansa, Nation Nahinga Waktura, Natiambur. Zona Kozesi. Kokuna Jikurumo, Kujan Shanjuna Mwenda Kurgo, Tukasanga, Unity Karugo. Because it's scam. So you wonder what happened with this government. I tell you, Konyera Mukatwamagezi, Okustan cooperative Zanyu, Ninga district, district is too many, maybe Zono, I won't get them to Bazom Twamagezi, Kurabo Mbasa Kutumo, Obantuka Baram, Bujan. Mtandikira mtutungo khabura kwanyu mhandiki. So I think that is the big one. Nichomwa bana mugambe ekichabarisi ekyamaizi ebyamaizi ebyo nintekereza bisigale na government abako abantu bakubisobora ebyamaizi tujja kubitayo nka unyoro tutayo ebyayo abagonza ku kufukura amaizi nibatamo amashita ntibafukura ntibasa kukombera umunyoro nibakwetaki okukombera bashisha abanyoro okukombera nibakwetaki okukonyerangana okukombera umunyankore ni mwabana mubana n'umuzugu abantu bengi mukamu njyewe kwita kukombera abagana bakita okwekobana tuyinza ekyamazi kirina okusigala mu gavumenti kubanga abantu bakisobola ebyombe byamazi byamaanyi naye kati nitwekobaana enkozesa nemuleeta nimuteekamu amafuta gamwe netukulimira basi damu yo. You can do that. That one worked well in cost sharing. I'm telling you about cost sharing for water equipment, making dams. We shall use that. So to be sure to factory, okulisente n'obunyatsi hamwe n'amaizi tubimwagamba bishatu mwebale munonga.